And we're going.
Hey, it's been so long.
It's been forever. This is a big night. This is a big, big night.
I curled my hair. I have makeup on.
That's not why it's a big night.
But it feels like
Yeah, right? I mean, we have to. This is like our Oscars. So.
Our quarantine.
Except there's no award. So, first of all, it's a big night for several reasons. Number one.
What?
We have Angela now.
Oh, yes. Our second ring light.
Yes. So.
Her name is Angela.
Angelo, her big brother, he functions as a ring light, but he no longer holds a camera, and he's like
he broke
this.
his neck.
Yep.
So he's kind of paralyzed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's sad. So yeah, so now we have Angela and Angelo,
and a new clicker.
It came with a clicker. Ah. Rachel kept trying to stand up to turn it on. I'm like, no, you don't have to do that anymore.
And we got wine tonight.
And we have a new backdrop. Now,
of course, decorated by. I helped hang the shelf.
Yeah, I just threw up a little accessories. That's what I do best.
And
so
I
now,
helped cut the fabric for the headbands over there.
So now I get to take my big picture. I don't know if you guys ever saw it, but there's actually hot air balloons in it. You couldn't see up that far. And put it back down in the dining room where it goes. Because above the buffet table right now, there's like a big blank. And it looked terrible. But nobody came over because you know it's Rona. So
we need to take these.
Didn't have to worry about it.
Wine.
That's still the same.
Cheers.
Okay.
Did you have to mentally prepare yourself for that?
Oh yeah.
Mm.
You know, like when it doesn't like totally go down, you have to swallow again. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do my lip color. Oh well. Anywho, what else is new tonight? We are gonna do one exciting thing.
We're gonna do something exciting.
So tonight is about, we're gonna talk about what we've been doing.
And why we haven't been on YouTube, because we have been busy.
Sewing headbands.
Mm-hmm. Sewing lots and lots of headbands. Well, they're not headbands. They are headband mask holders. And let's start at the very beginning. So, I had a friend, because I used to be a
mutual friend.
Mutual friend, yeah. I'm a bow maker. Not by choice, by accident. And I make headbands and hair bows and blah, 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 blah. And so she reached out to me on Facebook, and she's like, hey, do you think you can make something like this? And it looked like basically a headband, whatever, that had buttons right here. They weren't very cute, though. But
buttons for the face mask.
So, right? Because everybody's ears, they were getting rubbed and raw and red. Like, think of that all day, every day.
I was in charge of collecting addresses of nurses and keeping track and organized that way. And a lot of them were like, this is going to save me. Like, I've happened to put Neosporin on my hands because they're so raw.
Band-Aids.
And they're like, yeah, especially those nurses that had to wear glasses and masks.
Oh, yeah. So, she asked me, and I'm like, yeah, I can make, no problem, right? Because actually, our prototype that just came from my wall, right? I just added some buttons. So anyways, so Rachel and I were talking, and we, since the beginning of Corona, when we all went on lockdown, we had discussed we wanted to help some way, but we didn't know how, right? And the last thing on my mind was me being a bow maker, that I could somehow help in the epidemic, right? Wait, is it an epidemic or a pandemic?
Pandemic.
Okay, what's the difference? I should know this, but I don't.
I did know this at one point in time. But
okay, if any of you out there knows the difference between an epidemic and a pandemic, let us know, because I should know this. I don't. I'm sure you did at one point. Anyways, so not a clue did I ever think that my bow making would come in handy.
Right.
Now, people started making the masks, and I actually had one of my friends be like, why aren't you making masks? Well, a couple reasons. Number one, I hand sew. I don't use a sewing machine. I entirely hand sew. Number two, those masks have to be CDC approved, and that scared me. Like, I don't want to be the reason.
For nurses.
Yes. I don't want to be the reason that a nurse got, or a doctor or a CNA got coronavirus because I didn't sew them right. So that, like, intimidated me. Could I sew them? Yes. It just made me nervous. Anyway, so when she asked me if I could make these, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's easy, right? So then Rachel came over that night, and I was like, Rachel, you may have to help me make some headbands.
No, you said, I was sitting there and you had this quiet, like, thought. You were like, I could tell you were thinking about something, like, what is she about to say? She's like, I may have to teach you how to sew. And I was like,
You're like, what?
and I
But
was
you-
like, okay.
Yeah, you didn't even care. Yeah.
Because, well, you had told me, Brittany, and messaged you. And then
She
said,
had never even, our dogs, she had never even threaded a needle before. She'd never sewn a button. Like, we were starting from square zero. But anyways, so we just thought we were going to make maybe Brittany I'm sorry, that's her name, a few headbands.
Right.
Oops.
And you had a few, like, because you went to nursing school.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you,
and I had
knew
a few
nurses,
friends.
So you thought maybe.
Yeah, maybe they
couple
want
of them
some.
would want a few.
So I, like.
5 to 10.
Yeah, I quickly, without even thinking about it, made an Instagram, Facebook post of us wearing our prototype headbands with the buttons and face masks, saying, hey, if any of you nurses out there want one of these, Rachel and I will sew them for you, and they're free. And
24 hours later.
24 hours later, it was a flood. They just kept coming and coming. And also, we'd promised every nurse 2 free headbands.
Yeah.
So, like 125 plus headbands later, we're here. That's all we have been doing for 2 weeks. Actually, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. 2 weeks ago today, we made our first prototype. Rachel sewed her first ever
Stitch.
Yes, Rachel threaded her first needle. She sewed her
the
first
headband,
button, sewed
did
the
the
headbands. And
All of it.
these are not difficult, but there's numerous steps involved.
I was very, like, Billy was like, so it takes like 5 minutes to make a headband. I was like, because at first, when we very first started, like, it took me a lot longer too, you know? And I'm like, and we did it and like phase it, like.
Yes, like we sewed,
So
okay,
the
actually I
headbands.
have pieces right here. So what you initially do is we sewed a strip, okay?
Well, first,
So-
no, you have to measure your
Yes,
fabric.
You have to measure and
cut it,
iron
iron
and
it,
cut and lint
iron
roll.
the ends in, yes, lint roll, fold it in
Yes.
half, iron it
So
again.
when you sew it,
Draw a
I'll
line,
flip this
sew it.
sucker inside out for you. When you sew it inside out. So we're going to pretend like this is not tie-dyed because
It's not
it
done yet.
was white. So when you sew it inside out, right? So the ends are folded in. I don't know if you guys can see that.
And here's.
Yeah, you iron the fold in and you stitch along the seam, right? And then you take your fabric shears and you cut after you sew. Fabric shears are what makes that little zigzag line. And you use those because it prevents the edges from fraying. So then you flip it inside out. After you've sewn it.
Measured and cut and ironed and
Oh,
threaded
and
your
drawn
needle
the
and
line and yeah. And so anyways, so then you are done sewing, so you flip it the right way. And now you have a strip, right?
iron it again.
Yeah, you
for good
iron it
measure.
again. Yeah, you spray it with fabric softener and everything else. You iron it again. So then
I've ironed more in the last 2 weeks.
she
than
didn't
I
even know
have
if
my
she
whole life.
had an iron. She's like, I'm gonna
I,
see
like,
if my
took
mom
bunches
can
of
drop off her iron. I'm
I was
like,
like, I don't know if I have an iron. I
Yeah.
mean, Billy doesn't wear like
yeah,
dress
but
shirts
you
to
don't
work.
ever have like clothes that like need a little like.
I have like fabric wrinkle release spray for that.
That doesn't really. So my husband
Although
is
we get his like nice shirts if he's like wearing them out like dry cleaned. So
somebody else irons them. My husband is OCD about ironing. Like he will literally be like, take off that dress, let me iron it. Because I could care less. But I do iron my kids' stuff a lot. I don't care if I'm wrinkled.
kids stuff, like t-shirts and stuff. You iron t-shirts
Yes, all the
They're
time.
just like
No.
shake them out.
I'm not gonna-
You hang them right after the dryer. You're
Yeah,
really
but
good
they're not like.
about
I'm way more OCD about my kids than I am myself. Anyways,
I'm slacking.
so you have this strip, right? So then you take the strip and you attach, this was the other problem. You attach elastic. However, elastic is sold out
You didn't believe
everywhere.
me.
No,
Like,
no, I didn't.
I'm in charge of purchasing and whatnot because you know I've had experience with that, and
Yes.
I need to help in some way while she's, you know.
I'm the
teaching me how to sew.
creative director.
So I was looking for elastic. She's like, just get 1 or 1.5 inch elastic, and I'm like, dude, there is
None.
It's
None.
Like, I could buy some, but it wouldn't be here for a month, and we've already told all these people we're going to ship
Yeah,
them headbands
no,
in like 2 days. And I
no,
was like,
you can't find elastic that like within a week,
Mhm.
even a month. It was scarce. Like it wasn't. They just
We-
didn't have a time.
On the initial headbands, we cut up pantyhose. We cut up other, like, those stretchy headband things.
I had my, we went and bought the stretchy headbands from Walgreens, and we cut them into 2. I literally had my son's old boxers down on standby to use I'm not kidding, to use the elastic. Yes, they were clean. However, then something struck me, and I'm like, wait, I bought some ribbon that I thought was ribbon. It was lace ribbon, but it wasn't. It's stretchy. And I bought like 3 rolls, and I'm like, I have it somewhere. And we dig through my ribbon box, and I find
After we had dug through all the fabric cabinets.
Yes.
This woman had so much fabric, and we used like all of it.
Not all. No. This is the thing.
We used all the bigger pieces that we could get.
We did not have to go out and buy a single piece of fabric.
Until the end.
The end. But I still have fabric left over. Now, they're all like not big pieces, but like the headbands were like, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Or they're like Disney and stuff, which we did give a few to pediatric nurses and stuff, but like.
But whatever I had here, we used because we just wanted to get them to them. That was our concern. Anyways, so.
And right when we started this project, Hobby Lobby closed. It was open at the beginning of quarantine.
And a bunch of people bitched about Hobby Lobby being open, and a bunch of people that bitched about Hobby Lobby being open bitched about not having masks. How do you think you're going to make those masks? Not with Hobby Lobby. That's my one little complaint for tonight. Anyways, because this is a really good night. So these, right, find elastic, whatever you can use. We found lace, stretchy lace. Thank you. And you attach the stretchy lace on the back. The back is kind of weird. And this is what Rachel doesn't do the back because
it's hard.
It's overwhelming.
I was threading her needles.
Yes, she was.
And
she
like
literally threaded it and then push it to me. Yes.
So see, it's like bunched and gathered and sewed together.
Yes. Nice. So then you think you're done, but you're not, because you also have to sew the buttons on the side.
Yeah.
And yes, Rachel learned how to sew a shank button. That is a real word, P.S. A shank button, there's no holes that you see. It's underneath, and it's like a little tube underneath. And also, some of them, if we had enough fabric, got a cute little bow. Now, let me explain this. This knot bow is removable. So if you're not a knot bow person, which I'm sure some of the nurses that we sent these to are not.
Just like a
bow. You don't have to use the knot. This one does not have a knot. So I prefer the ones with knots, but that's just me. So this is a non-knot one. There's the buttons.
And these are our new like tie-dye ones, which...
Well, okay, so let's get into that. So we initially had people, in the picture that we posted, I was wearing a tie-dyed one that I had tie-dyed like 2 years ago. Yeah.
And we just sewed buttons on
it. We just sewed buttons on it because we just wanted a prototype, right?
Yeah.
So we had a lot of people wanting to buy tie-dye ones. And we didn't want to take any money then and there. We wanted to, our first priority was to get it out to the nurses that actually like needed it.
And the tie-dye process is,
it's a long,
one, more expensive, more time, whatever.
More products.
And we just wanted to like use what we had on hand and not have to go buy a bunch of things. Because at that point, we didn't think anything was open.
No,
we could get things.
No, we wanted to get them out to people. Yeah. So
now that we've used up all the fabric, we've bought more. Buttons. I can't tell you how many buttons we've had to buy.
Jars and I had a ton of buttons.
All these. And they have buttons, like only half of them have matches,
and they have to be a certain size because
buttons are not cheap.
No, they're not cheap. And we discovered that if they are under 15 millimeters, is that what it doesn't work.
So you get a jar of mixed buttons. And
and you can't use half of them, or they don't have a match. I've been to Michael's. So 5 times this week.
Really small buttons.
We have a ton. Yes. Now I have not been into Michael's. Michael's right now.
Curbside
pickup. You order and then you call when you get there and they bring it out to your car. I went back 5 times. 3 of those times were for the same bag of buttons.
Oh.
I gave them to you.
I thought you only went twice for buttons.
No, I went buttons, then buttons, and then tie-dye, and then the black dye.
Oh, I didn't know 3 button trips. Okay. I might need to record another.
Anyways, because buttons, people, buttons. And did I not have a shitload of buttons before starting? Yeah. Tons. Because my daughter's room kind of has a button theme, which I know sounds weird, but it's cute. Yeah. Anyways, so people were asking for the tie-dyed ones, and tie-dye is popular. Look at my dress. I dressed it accordingly, right?
Did you mean to do that?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool.
So, anyways, now that we are done, well, before I say that.
So we want to still, I know there's a couple, we probably have about 30 since we finished, and now
we finished round 1.
Headbands.
Everybody that had asked for headbands that were nurses, we got them to them. Then we had a second wave.
Somehow we forgot. You let us know.
And then we had a second wave of people come in that are also nurses that want headbands. And we don't have a problem doing that for free.
So we have about 30 more we need to make for free to nurses we know or are acquaintances with. So basically what we're going to do is keep that free headband if you're
a nurse
or a healthcare provider,
CNA,
or doctor
on
the front lines.
You clean in the hospital. If you work in a
if
hospital.
If you wear a mask and it hurts
yes.
your ear 12 hours a day or
yes.
whatever.
Let us know. Right. Well, we had to cut it off.
Oh yeah, so we're going to do this until let us know before Friday, April 24th.
If you work in the medical community and you wear a mask.
would like one.
And you would like 2 free masks.
So we will, not masks, headbands.
Headbands. I'm sorry, headband
masks. We're
masks.
not doing masks.
No, we're not doing headband masks.
So
if that pertains to you and you want 2 free headband mask holders, contact Rachel.
So you can email us at it's working for free. Rachel Amanda. So working for free. Is
WORKINGFORFREERA@gmail.com. And I will put that in the comments.
So just email me your address, please, and say I am a nurse, a doctor, or whatever
research
at this place, and I would like 2 headband ear savers, please.
And we will get those to you. We have done porch drop-offs. We haven't seen anyone. We literally drop them off at the porch and then text them after, and we've done shipping. So either way,
we did. Honestly, we thought we would be able to use materials we had on hand because we're like, we have a ton of buttons, we have a ton of fabric.
We did,
and we have this. We found the lace stretchy stuff. Did not last long. So we bought
this lace is bottom lace. Yeah.
So we bought several different kinds of elastic and ended up buying a lot more buttons and fabric. Oh, sewing needles and thread, and
we've gone through. You go through a lot of sewing
markers.
Needles. The markers that disappear.
Shipping
fabric
envelopes
markers
and labels. Like there was a lot more
tissue
to
paper
it than we realized.
No,
and so
then you realized.
Yeah, then
I've done because in fact when I first came up with this, I took like a good. I told her.
You didn't want to do it at first.
I didn't because I knew.
I was like, whatever.
I knew what an undertaking it would be because I've done this for years, and it is. And I'm glad that we did it. It's not that I didn't want to help. It was just that
you knew it would.
I knew it was going to be a lot of work. Yes, and I didn't like what my jaw to get. It's fine. We're fine. We're good. And I'm glad that we could do it. And like I said, you guys have a week if you work in the medical community and you would like 2 free headband mask holders, reach out to us. Once again, you can email us or you can reach out to Rachel Finholm on Facebook or Instagram. I suck at taking addresses and orders. That's not my forte, like at all. So if you message me, I won't even see it.
Also, so if you're going to, if you're a nurse or whatever and going to get a free headband,
you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
We're going to be using up stuff we have.
Yes.
But we are also...
Because tie-dye takes longer.
Yeah. We are also getting our website up and running we have a couple of, including the headbands. We're going to actually sell the headbands in case, like, we have friends that are not in the medical community, but they want to buy some for their family or friends.
Or they just want some to wear to Walmart because now you're wearing a mask to Walmart.
Right.
And we had a lot of people reach out and be like, I want a tie-dye one. I want a tie-dye one. And we're like, no, we're not doing the tie-dye ones yet because they take longer and we just want to get these out. So
we'll have some plain fabrics and not plain, whatever. We'll have
printed fabrics already printed.
And then we're going to have some tie-dye ones available for sale.
And all the tie-dye we have dyed.
On our website.
Here's a couple of examples. I really like this one.
I like that one and this one the
best. Yes, this is nice and neutral. This is some other tie-dye that I've done. I like this. I want it in a throw pillow, but I know a lot of nurses' uniforms are blue or navy, so this would look nice. When I was a nurse, I didn't care about matching my scrubs, but I know some people do. I just did this today.
Which fabric is that?
This is that like cream, but I asked Tyler, I'm like, should I have black? And he's like, no, I like it like this. So this would look really nice with blue also. These will be up on our website. We are hoping to have our website ready to sell by Monday at the latest Tuesday. The goal is Monday though.
Might see some other fun things on there too.
Yes, but so now that we have taken care of all of the nurses that wanted free ones, unless you have not asked yet, which is still open.
Before Friday.
Yes, ask before Friday. But once again, if you were one of the people that wanted a tie-dye one, or you're just seeing it now and you're like, oh, that's cute, let us know. Once again, they can either come with, that's an option, a knot that is removable, or it can come just with the headband. I like the knot because it adds height and it makes my face look thinner. It's true. True story.
Of course, you've thought this all the way out.
Yeah, I have. You like it with the knot better too.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Anyways, and once again, on the website, there will be lots of, put it on.
Put it on without getting makeup all
Yeah, just don't pull it over your hair. Like, don't, like, leave it like this. Does that make sense?
What do you mean? Oh, like this?
Yes, leave it like that, with that. How cute is that? It is.
Well, obviously, I could, like, fix it on my head, but
that's so cute. See? Isn't that cute? I really like that. I know. I like that one. So this one is raspberry with black.
So also, one other thing. So I just added up what we had spent because I'm trying to like keep track of the business side of things, and so
because I never did that.
Putting that all in a spreadsheet, so we can keep track of things, and we do know we're gonna get ready to sell some too, and I think we spent more than I thought we would, but we didn't understand it was gonna be that big.
We didn't know that many people were gonna request them.
Had about 4 or 5 friends donate
that didn't even receive a headband.
Right.
They didn't ask for a headband. They just wanted to donate.
They liked what we were doing and wanted to help out and to cover postage costs or whatnot.
Supplies.
Our friend Deidre, thank you.
Amber, thank you.
Amber, yes, thank you.
Lori,
good Lord, Lori.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Brittany. And Brittany is a nurse, and Brittany...
it was original,
Brittany was the one who requested this initially, so she started it. So thank you, Brittany. What?
Her name's... I think she was your... Sarah Corson, is that her name?
Yes.
You know her?
No.
Okay. Well,
Sarah
donated.
Sarah also.
Thank you.
So, if you donated, and we never asked for donations, people just offered, because we agreed to take this on, and we weren't expecting to get donations. But if you did, thank you. It was hugely helpful because this ended up being way more expensive than we thought. And we would have happily have taken on that expense, and we did. But it was nice to have that extra help.
We had those donations and help. When we do sell our headbands on our website, we will be taking 25% of the sales we receive and
donating that to
local
food pantry.
Yeah. So, there's lots of people out of work and job and not being able to feed their kids. And food pantries are
running out of food right now. The lines are around the block.
We will take 25% of the sales and go make a big haul purchase and donate to our local food. What are they called?
Food pantry.
Food pantries in our area.
Food bank, food pantry. So, this is not something we don't want.
If anybody wants to donate to that, feel free.
Yeah,
we can arrange.
We don't want to profit off of the coronavirus. Right. If we can help, we want to help. And people had shown interest in these beyond the free ones. And so we thought, if we're gonna do these, let's take some of that money and let's put it towards
cover
a good
our costs or
yes.
whatever,
and put the rest. Yes.
And I'm of course this business person, so I'm like, okay, if it takes us, half an hour or an hour, how long, whatever, to make one headband, we gotta include minimum wage because we're ignoring our kids and our husbands and our houses.
Everything's going to shit. Yeah.
not that we're like paying ourselves, but like
No,
I made her calculate in like
Yes.
minimum wage.
No, this is not something that we're going
to.
to be like
But-
majorly profiting off of.
Right.
This is something that we wanted to do because people requested, and part of your purchase will go towards purchasing food for a local food pantry, because that's a need in the community right now.
So if you want to give back, buy a headband.
Yes.
Buy some food.
Buy a couple
We'll
headbands.
donate it.
Yes, and there will
Give
be
them to your nurse and doctor friends.
Yes, you wear them or give them away. There will be, once the website is up, there will be a special, like if you buy more than one, it will be less amount of money.
So I think there'll be a discount for 2 and 10.
Mm-hmm. One other thing that is really exciting that we wanted to do today, I have been saving this. I got this a year and a half ago. Okay, first of all, I want to let you know.
We gotta hurry, we're at 25 minutes.
Okay, I don't have a tattoo. I don't have a single tattoo.
She's about to. Did you know I was a tattoo artist, guys?
Yeah, she was in prison. No, I'm kidding.
I was
But
like, wait, what?
so I have been saving this for 2 years. 2 years. Because my son gave it to me. And I was like, but I needed a reason. So tonight is our reason, because I'm celebrating that we got done with round 1 of the headband. Because it was a massive undertaking. 125 plus headbands, hand sewn in less than 2 weeks, and all
We were
shipped.
mainly done with those like several days ago. We've kind of
Yes,
been working on
yes.
You've been working on
I've been working on fabric design. However, this is
take off your sweater.
I'm not gonna like strip, but I'll lower the back a bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, where
so
do you want
this
this?
is gonna go in the middle of my back, people.
She's getting a tat, guys.
My first ever. Like
you
right.
want it, like on the on your spine, like
Yes,
here?
yes, yes.
I just keep remembering what you said to Tyler earlier.
You probably should not repeat that.
I won't. Do not use the area of the eye. Okay. So
Okay,
peel
wait.
this
So
off
you peel that off.
and put the black
If you
part down.
if you f up Chewbacca, I'm gonna be devastated. I've been saving this for 2 years. Nobody needs to see my white arms, but I will show you my white back after.
Oh, this is
No. Okay, hold on.
this is not supposed to be that stuck on there.
No, it's not. Hold on.
I think it's probably because you saved it for 2 years.
Probably. No.
Yeah.
Chewy,
Yeah.
don't let me down.
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna pull it off. No. Motherfucker.
This side.
Hold on.
This side hasn't been.
Maybe if I warm
do a
it up.
blow dryer.
Maybe. I don't know.
That
Hold
might
on.
make it worse.
Yeah, it might. Hold on.
Yeah, try that side. I haven't gone from that side.
Okay, we're just gonna rip it. Okay, it's
Not
good.
bad,
It's
not
good.
bad.
It's good. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
not
Nope.
bad.
Nope. It's not. Nope. We can use some eyeshadow and fill in that.
You know what? You're never gonna see it drawn yourself. So
Nope.
it looks
Nope.
great.
It's just yeah. Okay, so put it on.
Okay, where's your middle of your back here?
Yeah, find it.
We're gonna do it right there.
Okay. I think you need quite a bit of water though, right? And it has
I
to
got
sit
quite a
for
bit.
30 seconds. Guys, this is my first tattoo.
Does it hurt?
No, you're such a gentle tattoo artist.
I do have one tattoo.
It's a tramp stamp.
My 4-year-old daughter just noticed it the other day.
What is it? What is it
A
of?
butterfly.
You only have one though?
Yeah, I do.
Tyler has 2 and they're hideous. Like they are the now get it real damp and just set it on there and leave it on there for a second. They are the definition of I was 18 and went on spring break and decided to get a tattoo.
I passed out twice during my tattoo though.
You passed out?
I hadn't eaten, and like my blood sugar was really low. Quite honestly, I was hungover too.
Yeah, that makes
'Cause
sense.
I was young back then,
Yeah.
and it was like a
You
Saturday
should have been
morning or
drunk
something.
for that.
Oh, then you bleed a lot.
That's true.
That's not
That's true.
recommended.
Okay, get it a little bit more wet and let's.
I'm not ready to. I don't think it's really.
Okay, yeah, because you should be able to see
More
through
than-
it. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Guys, this is my dream.
Okay, don't move.
Me and Chewbacca.
The stupid writing.
I don't
came
care.
over the
I don't
thing.
care.
I gotta
Me and
finish like that.
don't press on it right now.
I'm just gonna get the
Me
words off
and
of your back.
Chewbacca are forever next to maybe 10 days together. Okay.
Show them.
Okay, hold on. Hi.
There's Chewy, guys.
Oh,
She got her first tattoo.
isn't it
In
marvelous?
celebration.
I'm so glad I didn't have that on my wedding day, but like you know, so the brides that walk down the aisle and they turn around and you're like, oh, there's a Hello Kitty tattoo.
Oh boy.
Guys, I feel good about this. And this was like I was most excited about this.
That's what she wanted to do on the vlog tonight.
Yeah. That's exactly. I actually. So it was underneath our medicine cabinet, and like at the bottom, underneath the bins, and I don't know why I'm like. Okay, good. It was underneath the medicine cabinet bins. And I found it the other day, and I'm like, F yes, this is going on my back.
Me. You're
on
like,
the
we're
blog.
putting this on the vlog when we film next. Okay. So anyways, our website will be up in a few days.
Just in case you want to see it one more time. I know you're all jealous.
Website will be up in a few days.
So jealous.
We are...
I hope I don't have like a backside
If you need the free headbands for nurses, if you are a nurse, email us workingforfreera@gmail.com. Email me your address and where you work or what you do.
And you spell for, F-O-R.
Yep. Let me take a drink of wine. Think about what else I'm going to say.
We have to film another one after this, which my Chewbacca tattoo is also going to be shown off after this, 2 more. So she's going to be drunk by then. So our next one is going to be super entertaining. Better and better. I mean, how do you get better than a Chewbacca tattoo, though?
So anyways, check out our website in a couple days. Like,
subscribe, ring the bell, follow us at Instagram, Working for Free, follow us at Snapchat, Rachel Finholm, or Working for Free. Yeah, do all that. And like us.
And email us.
Comment.
Because we got a new email, guys.
Tell me how much you love my Chewbacca tattoo.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, we have a clicker. What am I doing?
Oh yes.
Yes. I don't have to get up.
Yes. Oh, this was also super exciting. Okay. Not as exciting as Chewbacca on my back.
This is like an early birthday party for you.
I know.
Because it's the most fun we're going to have.
Who cares about Rona? I got a Chewbacca tattoo.
For your birthday.
Yep. That's honest best birthday present you could give me. Bye.